Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce live stream. Tonight we are concluding our Ace Academy Cup and it will be in the circuit of Montmello, the circuit of Catalunya. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's Ace Academy stream. How are we doing? I see Arthur Zurich in the chat. First ever channel member is here today. And then second in the chat is Jackhammer 46.5. Oh, goodness me, 46.58. Bloody hell was that? Gonna have to mute everyone. Apparently, everyone is making noises, so I apologise if that came through on the stream. So I'll just close that. And yeah, ready for tonight. I haven't done a single bit of practice, but we'll see how it goes nonetheless. We'll see we have some good fun. And fingers crossed it all goes well. Catalunya is a circuit I do very much enjoy. It's just a case of whether we'll have a good race with the streaming, etc. So we'll see what happens, but fingers crossed for a good result. So today I'll be doing a quick test with the guys here in the lobby, and then we'll be jumping straight into the Division 2 race, and of course from there I'll be doing the Division 1 race as well. So we have Carbal Games in the chat. Hello dude, welcome. Hello from the Czech Republic. Hello from England. I hope you're well. And Mix says hello, so hello to you too, Mix. Rob says, evening all, here's to a finale to remember. And then a couple of flags and emojis in there. Good to see you, Rob, hope you're well. A frequent commenter on the DrAce channel. As we are just waiting to get the final part of today's test done. I don't know how many people are joining said lobby, but hopefully we can start sooner or later. If we don't, we're going to have to see something, a bit of action before we start the Division 2 race. Of course, I don't want to just be sitting here doing nothing. That would be rather bland. But we'll see how long it takes to get this session going. If we give it like a couple of more minutes, and then if not, I'll just jump onto some time trial so we can at least do something rather than waiting. When we're streaming, we don't really need to be waiting, and I think that's one of my biggest pet peeves with streaming, that I want to just crack on and get into it. But of course, there's a lot of different variables to take notice of, so yeah, we'll just take it as we go and see what happens. So yeah, of course, if you are watching right now, don't forget to let me know who you are, let me know what you want to say, and let's have a good old chin wag. I've got a video tomorrow about another topic for us to discuss, so I'm looking forward to for you guys to see that video. And then of course we got the rest of career mode still to do for the week. Lots of content, lots to do, lots more to make videos upon. Of course, I've got to try and change the career mode now as well, to try and make it a little bit more challenging now. Of course, you guys requesting the Factory Ducati. We've moved on to the Ducati, and unfortunately, challenge has been adverted. It seems to be a little bit too easy now. So we've got to go back down to the drawing board and probably start reducing power in every single track from now on. But of course, championship finale here for us today, here with the final round of the Ace Academy Cup. It does very much look like Jakey will win the cup, although anything can happen, and Casey's still very much in the picture. Incredible battle for second and third, something I won't be part of course, but Charlie, Gilzo and Casey all battling for the coveted podium spots in our Ace Academy Cup. Good to see Mad Max is here, the man who has accrued over almost 300,000 views on Instagram for that absolutely mental thing that we seen in the very first round of Sokol. Utter madness from the number 56, and coincidentally, mad for the Mad Max. Mad for the maddest man. Carbal Games says today I finally bought MotoGP 23. Excellent news, I'm glad to hear it, mate. Finally on the latest MotoGP game. Of course, MotoGP 24 coming out less than a month away, so I don't know if it's a good time to buy 23, but it seems good enough as any to purchase this game. So give it a few more moments, and if we haven't got this lobby started, I'm going to have to jump into something else because we are pretty much running out of time here. So with a couple of people left, I don't really know who we're waiting for, so I'm going to just head out of here and let's do a couple of time trials for the time being. At least we do something rather than nothing at all. Oh, there's Fabio Quartararo. Always good to see the 2021 MotoGP World Champion. In fact, it gives me a chance actually to see what suit I've got on, because if I don't have my correct suit, then there's not a lot I can do. Ah, perfect. We have already got it set up. So let's see what we can do. Let's give it a quick couple of laps because I've got to crack on for at least half past to make a start on the race. So then, let's see what lap times we can produce. Now, I have seen that the hard front seems to be pretty much the only tyre to go for. I don't know about the soft rear. I think the soft rear is going to burn up a bit too quick, so let's not take any chances. Let's just go for the hard front, medium rear, and see how well we fare. Of course, we've got Jack Hammer in here, the MotoGP eSport champion, so I'm sure he can give me some solid advice if I need any assistance here today, which I probably will, so hopefully he sticks around. So then, let's see what we can do. Quickly turn off the ghost, because I absolutely hate having the ghost in this game. In fact, that's not a good start. I downshifted for no reason and upshifted immediately. That was really, really bad. Caspar72 says, hello dude, welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Another DrAce channel member in there as well. Of course, Caspar has been a channel member for quite a while now, actually, so appreciate the number 72. Seen him in the MotoGP Discord recently a lot. He seems to have made a friend in there, I think. I don't know if it's taking the mick or if it's actually one of his new friends as we invalidate the lap straight off the bat going into the right-hander. And apologies if you can hear a dog outside. It seems to be barking right outside my window. Just perfect timing for tonight's stream. So into the brakes for the first corner, the elf corner. And then onto the right-hander. So down by a tenth of a second compared to my other lap. I don't remember the last time I set this lap. It must have been quite a while. But I do really like this circuit. I always have a good race here in career mode, unless it's raining. Of course, when it's raining, I just can't do anything about that, can I? The AI on 120% difficulty against them in the wet conditions is very difficult. So then, now coming up to one of my most favourite corners ever. This is the TV3. Ooh, really close to the apex there. Do I follow football? I'm afraid not, mate. I don't know anything about football, to be quite honest with you. I do like rugby, though, if that's any consolation to you. A northern lad certainly does like rugby. As we get onto the anchors going into the very difficult left-hander. This is the Lacaisha corner, turn 10. And then into the quick change into turn 11 and 12. This is the Bank Sabadell corner. Very difficult to get wrong here, because if you touch that apex on the right-hand side there, just past what we looked at a moment ago, you can lift the bike up and then just completely lose all your momentum going in to the right-hander. Do have a habit of dropping down to second gear there. Probably not the right decision, but it did help Valentino Rossi in 2009, and it helped Top Right not so long ago, so I do quite get used to doing that. Certified Dar Whistler says, are you excited for MotoGP 24? Certainly am, mate. I hope you are too. Favourite rugby team? St Helens for me. Yes, mate. Hijack Az. That's exactly the same as me then. Always was a fan of St Helens Rugby League. Can we skip the race and live happily ever after, Gilzo says. You know what? I would take that. I would take just some fun shenanigans online over this cup today. But we'll see how it goes. I've not done any testing. I don't think Gilzo's done any practice either. I think, to be honest, there's not many people who have practiced, or at least none I've really communicated with this week. As with Power Sliding 3 around this circuit, I actually don't know if it's better. I'm nowhere near my lap times at the moment. Never seem to be as fast when I'm doing the streams. Too busy chatting to you guys. Certainly not a blame for you guys, but I enjoy it. Darwizzy is the GOAT, by the way. Trust me. Oh yeah? I can't say I know who that is, but I'll take your word for it. Hashtag GOAT in the chat. Cheers, mate. Let Ace Cook shush. So he's a fan of LFC and Go Ahead Eagles. I don't know who the Eagles are, but okay, I'll take... Well, I mean, I know the band. They sang Hotel California, right? So into the Europa car. I'm dropping it down to Power Sliding 2, really, because... Ooh, no, I didn't like that. Darwin Nunez is the GOAT. Ah, see, my best friend is a big fan of Liverpool, so I know who that is. Apparently he's really good. He sends me the highlights every now and again, and I must confess, I do watch the goals. I do like the goals. But if it's to the full 90 minutes, I just don't think I could. There we go. Power setting 2. We're already looking better. Wow, was I really 3 seconds off? Oh, yeah, of course I did have the numerous mistakes. Who would you say is the wise man of the Discord server? Oh, that's a really tough question. Andy Yates. Shout out to Yatesy. He is the wisest of them all. Met him in Brands Hatch last year, year before, and he's as wise as they come. So I would say him. I hope I understood the question, though. There's no trickery to that one. But yeah, channel moderator for a long time. Channel member for a long time as well, actually. Pretty much everything that does for the community is Yatesy. As we get on to the power. Fun fact for you, though. The very first person to join the Discord server, I do believe, was Sacred Meerkat. He was either the first or very much close to it. How great is that? Shout out to Meerkat. He's not been on Leap recently, but I hope he's been watching. A little bit tight. Ooh, we're just pressing the throttle a bit too much there. Well, power setting 2 is certainly the key round here, isn't it? Instantly more comfortable, instantly quicker as we go into the final corner. Oh, just a little bit wide there, almost running it off the circuit. So we're getting closer to our lap times, but I'm actually still not close to the lap times I was setting in my career mode a couple of days ago, which comes out this week, as a matter of fact. Does that come out Wednesday? I think it comes out Wednesday. That's Catalunya on Wednesday's race. I'll be uploaded at 2 PM British Summer Time, so for those who have been used to watching at a certain time, I guess it's an hour? Before or after, depending where you are. It's at least within that range. My theory... Oh, bear with me a moment. I'll have to try and read that in a minute. The longer messages are quite difficult to read when I'm racing. But I'll certainly try. It's funny, though, because I missed a crucial moment of last week's stream. And it wasn't even a long message. It was just the smallest of messages, like damage is on or something, I think it was, from Gilzo. And I missed like a big part of the action just for getting hell-bent on reading the message more than the action. To be honest, I have thoroughly enjoyed MotoGP 23's handling. It's been one of my favourites of recent years. I felt that MotoGP 22 was more or less perfect. Maybe more so MotoGP 21. But I felt both of those games were incredibly good, and then I felt MotoGP 23 dumbed down the braking ever so slightly, made it a little bit too easy to go really hard on the brakes. But I think that appealed to a lot more people. I'm obviously, as I'll say the famous line, I'm very smooth and gentle with the brakes, so having the brakes being applied even harder doesn't actually help me. It would be the opposite. If you make all straight line braking difficult, I'll be right on it, as it is my forte, let's say. So finding a better time now into turn 3. That's a bit too tight to the apex. You see us just touching the curb, and that's deep. That is tremendously deep. Oh, I just kept it in. But as you can see, we lost a lot of time on the delta in the right hand corner of your screen. Ooh, that was tight. Get on the throttle. Yamaha spinning up its rear. Ooh, I almost went for that first gear into that left-hander there. That would have been terrible. Ooh, the dreaded invalidation. MotoGP 1 is the best in terms of handling, in my opinion. I must confess, I really like it too. MotoGP 21 was... I remember playing it with Fuchs pretty much on early access or the release. I don't remember which one it was. And he was showing me the Red Bull Ring of Austria. And he did... I don't want to... This is going to make him sound bad, but I seen him struggle getting used to the bike, and I was questioning. I thought, well, you know, this is Fuchs. He should not be struggling to get used to these bikes. But the difference from MotoGP 20 to 21 was big. And I remember him then nailing it and then going, yeah, that's the Fuchs I remember. And then trying it myself and realising how much difficult it was. I got a 137.8 and I'm well happy with it, so Ace is much faster. Not that much faster really, mate. I mean, at the moment, my lap time was a 136.902 whenever I set it. And I'm only doing a 137.3 at the moment. So you're not that far behind. I would say we'd be very close together on track. especially with qualifying concerned, and then of course from there, we'd have the race where we'd both be very much close on circuit, so I wouldn't knock yourself there, mate. So for the qualifying, with tyre wear off, because of course our sprint will have tyre wear off, I would say the hard front is probably too hard, because it's still lovely and green, so maybe the medium would make a good choice. Pondering at the moment. Max B says good luck. Cheers, Max. Sad to miss you tonight, mate. But I hope you are well. So I'm going to finish this lap and then I'm going to test a softer tyre compound. So onto the brakes. Into the Lacaisha corner for turn 10. M front is a disaster waiting to happen, says Jackhammer. The MotoGP eSport champion has spoken. So we'll try it and see how it goes. Max says he'll cheer from the stands. Carbal Games says, any advice to learn at MotoGP tracks faster? There's no real way of learning them quicker or slower. It's just a case of getting on the track, repetition, playing the game, experiencing the bike. Just go for it. I don't think there's any shortcut or cheat, to be quite honest with you. I wanted to try the soft front. How well do you think that'll go? Certified Dar Whistler says, Ace, what's your favourite circuit? In MotoGP, I would say Assen, I think. I do really like the circuit of Assen. I think it's terrific. I do like Jerez, and I do very much like Catalunya as well, but you know what, as well, Silverstone's resonating with me quite a lot recently. But I think my go-to answer is usually, and probably still will be, yeah, Assen. Yeah, I thought about it, but no, I'm still sticking with Assen. The M goes red after a lap, says Luke VB46, so I think you're probably right there, because the medium usually just goes really hot really quickly, so I don't doubt that. But I had to try it. Even if it's just 1 or 2 laps, just to give it a bash. I find that the medium is such an enigma in this game, it really is, as that was a terrible upshift. And the soft rear is getting a little bit warm. Especially in the middle of the tyre, on the fat part. Oh, shout out to Jade Fernandez. Hope you're well, dude. It's good to see you in the stream. Hopefully you're going to buy MotoGP 24. Not that long now. So onto the brakes. That's a beautiful entry into the TV3. That felt significantly better. I think I was just getting, not necessarily the tyres the difference there, but I think I was just getting a little bit better at said corner. Evening to you too, Jay. Evening to you, dude. Ooh. A little bit late on the brakes. I don't think I'm going to get that stopped. Just about, but this lap time is certainly not anything to get too particularly excited about. Look at that. Front wheel off the ground there, making the bike a little bit unstable. So this will be a cheeky 10 laps to get in just before our session begins in a bit. Of course, got to do the Division 2 race in a moment. That's 8 minutes time. So yeah, there you go. You were pretty much right with the medium front. I don't think I'll get a second lap out of it. And I'm also not sure if... no, I didn't like that front brake there. Oof. Not my best display. But I'm also not convinced with the soft rear either. Trying to just balance the throttle there into the right-hander with this Yamaha. Must confess, I thought I loved the Yamaha, I really did. I wanted to put it top of my list as my top 5 bikes, or 6, whatever it is in this game. And then at the end I just thought, you know what? I'm not convinced anymore. I don't think I like it anywhere near. I think the Ducati's by far the best bike in this game. Probably a little bit misleading with us playing so much career mode, but... yeah, this tyre combination and my skills aren't working in tandem right now. Or lack thereof skills, should I say. So brake right at the shadow. Great little tip for you there. Even if it's not in clear conditions, you can always brake at that same point. Yeah, I think you're right there, Jack. It's better not to cut the cane and do the real track. I missed what you meant. I think I've got to read the rest of the chat. in a moment. I'm a bit behind. So yeah, let's call it quits with the medium front. I don't think this is going to work. But with the small amount of time I've got left, I would like to try the soft front. Just give it a bash. Why not use the ride-out device for a change? Cross the line. Why not let it fly? So, what did I miss? What did I miss? Okay, so one thing I've noticed between four-wheel drive from the UK and two-wheel drivers is that the four-wheel drivers in this sports are from down south and the two-wheel drivers are from north. I never noticed that, but there's probably some truth to that. I've noticed a lot when I go BSP, there's people around my neck of the woods. Never using this channel again, says yeah, after 2 or 3 laps the medium front is red hot and you can't do anything well, so you lose too much time. Absolutely. Ah, right, yeah, I see the what you're saying there. Yeah, I absolutely hate Assen in this game for that reason. I love it single player and everywhere else, but for anywhere else, for playing online, live GPs, I just get annoyed. I can't stand it when people cut that corner, it just winds me up. It's a bad sign for the F1 game when the pre-order bonuses are for the previous game. Really? That's not ideal. So, for example, MotoGP 24 would include MotoGP 23. That's rather pointless, don't you think? That's an interesting one. I mean, don't forget, Rims, TT Isleman 3, if I'm not mistaken, also included Rims Racing, but I see that as a positive because Rims didn't really sell that well, from what I understand. So it was a good chance to give players another option or opportunity to play one of their other games. But honestly, I don't see the point of giving a previous game. Unless it was invalidate the lap there. Unless it was paramount for the experience, but I don't think our previous game would be. So, the soft front. How many laps have we got in this one before it goes red? What do you reckon? Place your bets in the chat below. Why am I overthinking that corner all of a sudden? Such an easy corner to do. Bit innocuous, but it's easy enough. So onto the brew. Ooh, deep. You pre-order the game and you get the new... I don't know those cars. I don't follow F1, I apologise, but I'll take it they're like satellite teams or something. And then they go into the full F1... I think, I don't know, I don't understand F1. MotoGP 22 as classical bikes would make sense, but not 23. I do hope there's classic bikes in MotoGP 24, I really do. For some reason I'm not hopeful, but I would love to have more classic bikes, 500cc's, 800cc's, anything. You know what, I'd like to see 250s come back as well. I'd really love another Valentino Rossi-esque mode, but of course not just for Rossi, but something different. Maybe a Stoner, a Lorenzo game mode, Pedrosa, Kevin Schwantz, Wayne Rainey's multiple championships, Mick Doohan's multiple championships, and then something crazy like Wayne Gardner's one and only World Championship. It would be really cool to see little things like that in a future MotoGP game, and for some reason I'm beginning to get the first corner wrong, which is never a good sign because the first corner is predominantly the one that you don't really think about because you're already thinking about another corner that you're going to have to mess up on at some point. Amazing, the soft front is way better than the medium in the sense of maybe not. We've only done what, 1.5 laps? Don't know, it looks to be getting pretty toasty. Wonder if our races tonight will get rather toasty. Hopefully it's not lukewarm. That would be disappointing. Won't be as good as our BSB race in Ride 4, I fear. Okay, that was good. I actually hit the brakes really hard there into the TV3. Not as hard as I usually do. And it felt really good. I have heard of the Williams team, but I couldn't tell you what situation they're in. I couldn't tell you if they're good or not. I honestly don't follow, or I've never followed F1. I have heard of Nigel Mansell, though. Final team of Senna. Never seen anything to do with Senna, to be honest. I've heard about him. I know he's quite revered in the sport, but I know nothing about him. Cars have never interested me, I'm afraid. So that will be our final lap then, ladies and gentlemen. We will not improve, but across the line, we will be doing 37 mid, so not great. But it's fine by me. Actually, Harrison Williams would kind of translate to Trackhouse and Tech 3. Ah, perfect. Now I know F1. So then, we're going to start our lobby. Race director here tonight. I do need to double check a few things. I need to make sure, but I do believe everything is right. 10 minutes, 25% race. I think that is correct. Every time I do this, I know what I'm doing. Start the stream, and then for some reason I get flustered and I forget what our actual settings are. Mountain Racing says, "Hey Ace, how you doing?" Hello mate, welcome to the stream. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining. I'm doing well. I'm not doing too bad. I've got some drinks with me here to keep me going, and I hope you guys have as well, to keep you going for tonight's content. Right, bike damage. That was the one I made a mistake of last race. So I have fixed it now. It's on graphical rather than on. Long lap penalty. I do believe it's a 35% race. If not, I can change it in a moment. Surely one of my race directors will jump in and give me a nudge if it is wrong. Yoshi Yo says you're a great streamer and you are a great viewer. Thank you very much for that comment. I appreciate that. I do my best. That's all I can seem to do. So, right then, we're going to invite players in. Emil R. Johansson is top of the pile there, so shout out to him. Ace, who do I support in MotoGP? No one. I don't really have a favourite in MotoGP. I do really like Marco Bezzecchi. I'm a big fan of Marco, but to be honest, nothing matters to me in whoever's racing, or I don't mind. I really don't mind. I love all the riders, and there's no one I would say I dislike, so yeah, take them all. Cotarax, Potato. Now I do believe Potato is racing tonight. I know he's not all up for it. He's damaged his wrist, if I'm not mistaken. Abra Haninda says, "Hi Ace, hello dude, welcome to the stream." Oh, huge fan, thank you, I appreciate that. Apologies that I possibly didn't pronounce your name properly there, but I gave it my best shot. So then, hopefully we have everyone else in. F1 doesn't use the term satellite team, it's a customer team. Oh, right, interesting. Right, just going to... yes, this is the thing that that Potato was looking for earlier. So if he joins, I can make him a TV director role, but I believe I can only do that in the race director mode. I don't think I can do it in the other one. I also need to put the weather conditions to clear. 11 laps. I don't think that's right. I think it's a 25%. Yeah, that seems more feasible. I do believe so. So, chat open, quick beverage. You're absolutely right, Sujith. The Doctor is in the house, and he is live, right here, coming to your screens, hopefully on your big televisions, from the other end of the world, quite possibly. So Mountain Racing say, you support Aleix because his work for Aprilia reminded me of Dobby's work for Ducati. But after the shenanigan with Frankie, Aleix can retire tomorrow and I won't miss him. You'll fit right in with the aces. There's so many people in our server that don't like him. I think he's a good bloke. I like him, but I can see a lot of people aren't a fan. Now, who am I missing? I invited Liam, so hopefully he'll be here soon. I invited Cotarax. I'm yet to see him as well. Liam's in, just waiting for Cotarax, and I do believe. Unfortunately, Sharky will not be in attendance tonight. He's not feeling very well. I don't want to go into detail, but I hope he gets better soon. So, yeah, I know we're missing him. We're still missing Cotarax, so I need my other American to join us. Harry Armory says, my favourite MotoGP channel. Thank you, mate. It's good to have you here. I appreciate the kind compliment. Yeah, the Discord is certainly a great feeling. It's a wonderful community. I like our guys. I really do. So, Cotarax, where are you, dude? Last time, I think I started without him, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like I did. I don't remember. Well, yeah, I do believe... who is the most underrated Superbike champion? Oh, that's a great question. That's something I'm going to have to bid. Oh, I'd have to think about that, to be honest with you, Jack. I don't think it's anyone of recent memory, to be quite honest with you. I think... I want to say Checker. The Checker was the name that popped into my head immediately. I don't know, Troy Bayliss. I don't know if he was underrated. I guess maybe you're right, but... Yeah, I'm going to go Checker. That was the first thing that popped into my head. I'm happy to say that one. So I'll go Checker, Jack. Probably come back to you later on with an Instagram message or something with a different decision. Never use the channel again. C says, why do we all who do we all reckon wins in Kota? He says Marc Marquez because he's supported him since 2013 and can't wait to see what he can do on his Ducati. I'm still thinking Jorge Martin. I did the video a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, I'm not betting against Jorge Martin, to be quite honest with you. Ooh, good call there with Ben Spies. But again, I don't know how underrated he was. I guess he kind of was, because the idea was either he won the championship or he went to MotoGP. So maybe, yeah. Oh, that's a good one, that one. That really is. Do I use any mods on the GP games? No, I haven't used any mods yet. Still very much using the standard version Caspar. So, I think everyone's in. I do believe so. No Max and no Sharky. Is Calvin in? Yeah, I think everyone's here. So, as far as I am concerned, unless someone's going to jump in and now and tell me that someone's on their way, I would say that this is time to crack on. I am going to double check, but I am certain everyone is here. And I didn't miss out good Perky. I missed him out a few times in our streams in the past. Apologise, Perky. Don't hate me, mate. Right, let's get on with it then, guys. We've got a 10-minute qualifying for the guys to crack on, and then we'll have an 8-lap race here in Catalunya. But I must pick the track. Don't want to blank out now and not choose the circuit. So, Catalunya it is. Okay then, so Leonardo Beretta says, satellite team is more like when you're owned or heavily supported by another team. Customers are a team who just buys engines, gearboxes from a manufacturer instead of building their own, or being supplied directly by a manufacturer. Ah, thanks, dude. So that is the difference. Has my game froze? Has my game just froze? I've never seen it sit on that screen for so long. I hope I didn't make a mistake. No, I think we're good. Thank goodness. Good luck, D2 boy, says Gilzo. Good luck to him as well, I certainly agree. The race director mode going on here. Imagine if MotoGP used a chicane layout in Barcelona. It did for 2016. After the passing of Luis Salom, they did actually use it for quite a while. Well then. Oh no. We lost Liam. Can we get Liam in for the race? Because I need to really get on with it now, because time is an issue. I find it so interesting that Valley and Top Red both race for BMW and race their numbers 46 up to... Ah, that's cool. I never noticed about that. Yo, wait, you ever thinking about having some F1... No. No. I have absolutely no interest in cars, to be quite honest with you, so I can't see it happening. Right then. So, your current D2 Champion Cup leader is this man on the screen right now. One Wiggly Boy. Number 15, my teammate on the Factory Monster Energy Yamaha, is here. And let's see what he can do today. Is he going to win in good fashion? Or is he just going to coast home with a championship lead that he does have? I guess we're going to find out together. And I must mention, he does have the Stay Ace on the back of his leathers. I appreciate that, Calvin. I noticed it. I think he told me about it as well, actually, to be fair. Rocking it for his teammate. Fair play, Calvin. Fair play. Now, before I get obsessed with watching my teammate, I'm going to keep an eye on the rest of the guys. There is Castile the Angel. King Arthur in the chat. The number 65. And then Mad Max. As I say, the man who went upside down in Sokol. Amassed a ton of views on Instagram, didn't he? That was some bloody good riding from the number 56, a long-standing ace member as he just touches the apex to the Repsol corner. And now on to the left-hand side for my favourite corner, the wonderful and terrific TV3. Runs it in a bit deep, but that's okay, because we do need to now head across to see one wiggly boy. He will be the first to cross the line to take a provisional pole position in the final round of the Ace Academy Cup. Clicking into gear, then down into the right-hander for the final corner. Clicks up a few more gears as well. Little bit of a wheelie with the Yamaha. Crossed the line, 37.345. Better than my lap time in the practice not 5 minutes ago. Fair play to one wiggly boy. Goji's across the line in second, so this is not actually an order. I apologise. There is Potato, another man on the Yamaha, this time on the junior Yamaha team. And then Kotrak's in the pits right now. So Potato will be close to crossing the line now. So yeah, he goes into the final corner. Let's see what the number 69 can do. A little bit of a wheelie again. All struggling with that of the Yamahas at the moment. Across the line. Goes up to third position. The next man across there is no one as of yet. But let's take a look at the Factory Ducati. This is Perky, the man from down south of England. The number 80. Will he be on a charge here today in Catalunya? Will he be making himself back up into Division 1? Plenty of spots available for Division 1 here today, same as last week. 5 riders going in, up into the top class. So into the beautiful Repsol corner, and then into the TV3. I'm going to be watching like a hawk for this corner. Oh, the championship lead has gone down. Look at Perky. Beautiful precision going into the TV3 and then up into the right-hand side for the Campsa corner. One of my least favourite corners on the track. Clicks into gear. A little bit of a wheelie. Goes the number 80, but going into Lacaisha. Strong on the brakes. Ducati strength. Tight again. This is a good lap coming in from Perky. It might be a personal best. Unfortunately, we don't know how much it is a personal best. But he did have a red sector in the second split, so this could be it. What can he do? Look at that beautiful line there going into the right hand. And then again here. Whoa, tight to the apex. How tight was that, Perky? Absolutely marvellous. Into the right hand side then. Look at that lean angle as well. No wheelie for him. Well, a little bit of a wheelie. Good enough for second place. Excellent lap from the number 80, the Factory Ducati rider here today. So, got to keep eye on Mr. Connection. This is Will, moderator, and of course a very eager player that gets up as the earliest hours just to compete in this championship. He's an absolute legend. It's 4:30 AM over there in Australia, and here he is battling it out as we just lost fingers temporarily. I don't know what's happened to the South African. Hopefully he'll be returning again once we set it up in a moment. So oh wait, game corrupted on Crash, Liam? Oh no. So Jack says we can start the race immediately and then give penalties and quit the session, and then it'll take us back to the lobby and I can order the grid. So if you fix that in time, dude, let's see if we can get you back into the session. Don't really want to miss you, but also at the same time, don't want to just blank you off and leave you. It's not really fair. So anyway, here comes Will out the final corner. Unique riding style for the man who's just gone top of the pile. 16,000s more than the man who's coming in a moment to possibly reclaim the top spot. Here is the Wiggly Man. Someone cleverly moving out his way there. Tell you what, I'd be moving out his way and then getting onto the slipstream here. So onto the right-hander. Here comes Wiggly. The boy, the man, the myth. The man who's pole position here in Catalunya with 3.5 minutes remaining. Quick entry into the pit there. Goodness me, that was fast. So the only man who's on a personal... Oh, I'm moving out of the way for Perky. I don't think he wants to see me... I don't think he wants me to capture him going deep into turn 4. Skills go completely out the window. Yeah, I know what you mean when... Oh, in fact, I might have missed actually what you said there. I thought you were referring to being on the stream. If you did a video of attempting to play the F1 game, that would be hilarious. I could probably do alright, to be honest, because moving from bikes to cars is relatively easy. It's the other way I think players would suffer from. But yeah, I've never... I think I've played MotoGP F1 20, and I actually enjoyed the career mode in that. It was quite fun. But it was there was a bit of a story to it, which was really awful, but apart from that, it was relatively good. I did not know that Shotix was running the 47. I'd have to check that, because I think I'm running 47, so I don't know if... I don't know if that's the case. Oh, look at Will spawning right in front of the German. That's not ideal, but of course he will be Ghost, so it's not gonna affect you too much. Well, into the right-hander then. Ooh, and then back across the right-hand side. Can he get it right now into the final corner? Keeps it in tight onto the power. Little bit of a wheelie with the VR46 Ducati across the line. Small improvement, but not enough to get too excited for the German just yet. A couple of crashes behind us there. Is Cotarax on the Junior Monster Energy Yamaha. How's Wiggly Boy getting on? He's just starting his now. Probably his, what, 4th lap? So this could be the one. Have pretty much just kept it on the old TV camera. I wish they wouldn't keep TV camera and helicopters so far away, because look how far you have to scroll. Why do they do that? Do you really like the helicopter camera? It's fantastic. In fact, the man on screen right now, the other German, my teammate, is eyeing up a 1:36 lap time. Ooh, a bit deep. He might run off the circuit. Not quite. Perky's onto a good lap as well. Oh, now I'm stuck on that screen. I don't particularly care for this race director controls. Didn't go well in the 120% difficulty video either. He's on another red. Oh, and Perky. That's the wrong time to jump on Perky, isn't it? My God. Quit back over to Wiggly. Here comes Calvin. Camps a corner. Oh, look at that. Downshifting mid-corner. Bravery from the number 15. Stay ace indeed, Calvin. And stay on the bike. Stay up with this speed. And you should be looking at a pole position. An even better lap time here today for the number 15 into the right-hand side. This is the Bank Sabadell corner. Waiting for the power to be brought on. Now hits it. Quick downshift into the right-hander there just to get the speed going into the right-hander. Down into the small drop. And then into the right-hander. This is it. The final corner here in Catalunya beckons Calvin for an improved lap time across the line. It's a 1:36.916. Magnificent from the German, and that will be his last lap of the session. Marvellous job from the number 15. That is job well done, but I think he's also going for one more lap. He's not going to get it, but you can't fault the effort to at least get out there and try another lap time. So here is Will. Bit of a unique riding style, of course, with the lag concern. What does it look like? Oh my God, that's even worse, isn't it? I just wanted to see what it looked like from his perspective. Clearly, it's not all going well. But before we continue watching Will, I would like to take a look at Emil R. Johansson. He's on the VR46 Ducati, and he looks like he's going to be improving. But looks are indeed misleading, as he did not improve in the session. So here it is. The only man now who can contend with Calvin's 1:36.9. Difficult to predict what Will's going to do with this connection. But he's certainly going for it here in the latter stages of today's Division 2 qualifying, which will be the final Division 2 qualifying here tonight. You guys are witnessing history, because we won't see another MotoGP 23 Cup like this ever again. On to the right-hander then. This is the final corner. What's he going to do? Is it going to be enough across the line? He improved, but it was not enough to deter the man on the top spot. Pretty good effort, though. Really good. So, looking at Cotarax, I think he's only one of the few people now who can improve his lap time. He's just going into the Bank Sabadell corner. He'll then go into the Europe car, and then from there into the beautiful, I think it's still, I don't think it's called the New Holland corner, but it used to be anyway, at least. So we'll see what happens. Into the right-hander then. Ooh, small twitch there from the number 30. But the last man to qualify then will be Cotarax, and across the line, not an improvement. And there goes Calvin on the top of the pile. So let's confirm the lap time so everyone can see. And then we'll crack on with the race in a moment's time. So I know I'd seen Castillo the Angel's lap times in the Discord server a few days ago. And unfortunately, he was setting better lap times there. So a little bit of pressure online, of course. I always feel it too, so don't feel offended. And the rest of the boys, look at Perky, Will and Calvin all at the top of the pile. But only one man stands tall in pole position, and that is the current Division 2 Championship leader. So ladies and gentlemen, let's crack on with the race. Okay, so to get Liam in, we need to when the qualifying ends, start the race immediately and then back out. So Liam, if you're still there, you wanting to do that, or are you okay to miss out? What's the plan, dude? Let me know. I won't start until you give me the heads up, because I don't want you to miss out. But I'm assuming that Jack is right that I can do that, but he's ready. It will be just for you, Liam, yeah. Because I don't think there's a... Should we try it? I mean... When qualifying ends, start the race immediately. Go to where you can give penalties and press quit session. It'll then take you back to the lobby and you can reorder the grid. I hope you're right, Jack. I hope you're right. Because that's what we're going to do. If someone could just pass this information on to the guys who are going to race, I would appreciate it. But I do feel bad for these guys now, because they're going to be ready for this and they're not going to know what's coming here. So let's see. So I can... Oh, I can't yet. We hope that Jack's right, I really do. If he's not, I'll kill him. Not like I would, but... So I can quit session, yeah? And then... Leave match? Is that right? Leave match? Wait. Quit session, I'll take you back to the lobby. I guess... Leave match? Let's see what happens. Oh, God. We're going to have to invite Potato back in as well. I'm nervous for this. I want this to work. We're doing this for Liam. Also, what happened to Fingers? Does he need another invite as well? Right. So, Calvin Pole, where is he? It's not worked. Damn it, Jack. It's not worked. I can't move the players. Turn qualifying off. Oh, yeah, good point. I hope this works, dude. I really do. Right, 25%. Bite damage is graphical. Everything seems to be fine. Oh, he's right. He's right. Okay, he's right. Thank you, boys. Oh, we need to invite Potato back as well. So, right. Thank you very much for your help there, Jack. Legend. We're doing this for you, Liam. If you quit, Liam, I'm going to go mad. Potato, where is he? In fact, that was great then, because if Potato got kicked, that means that we did the right thing. Where's Fingers? Did we pass Fingers? Because we lost him as well in the session. But I don't see him online. I will quit. Oh, was that him then? I'm seeing a lot of Fs. F in the chat. Oh, his game crashed again. Oh my god. Oh, and I don't know where Fingers is. Oh, there he is. So that was pointless then. Oh my god. Oh, I'm done with these streams, guys. I'm done with it. Yeah, why did it say... Right, okay. Fingers is offline. Oh, this is shocking. My god. I swear to god, nothing goes right in these streams. Ever. Okay, then. So now, we waste more time doing this. Okay, I need to get the positions. So, Perky in third place, just behind Will. Goji in fourth. We can give all the players time to prepare as well. Oh, good qualifying for Perky. Actually missed that one. Apologies, mate, but that's good stuff. Another Yamaha up there into top 7. Emil R. Johansson in 8th. Catalunya behind Max. Is that everyone? That's the streamer curse. Wasn't Emil on pole? Definitely not. Calvin was the top man in pole position. So Calvin, Will, Perky, Goji Potato, Shotix, Cotterax, Emil R. Johansson, Mad Max, and Castile the Angel. That is everyone here today. That's all right, Liam. It's all good, dude. We definitely tried to get you back in the session, though. So that's all good. Right, if Will's all right, then we can make a start. Right, then. My God. Now I need to make sure I get Catalunya. No problem, dude. We tried. We definitely did. I do believe everyone's here. I tried inviting Fingers back as well, but unfortunately I think, I don't know, maybe he's had enough. But never mind, eh? Where's this Bigley coming from, Liam? I like that. Bigley. I always call my cat the Biggin. Right. Get comfy on the chair, because it's going to kick off here. Cheers, Jack. Thanks for helping us out there, mate. My pant. What the hell? You can't make a comment like that. Hi, Jack says, no disrespect to Mad Max, but I can't watch another race if it ends with a fella named Max winning. I don't get what that means, but yeah, sure. Max is a great guy, though. He's really cool. Good luck. Oh, Mickey says hello. Hello, dude. Welcome to the stream. We had a small mishap a moment ago, but with a couple of moments to go, we will give the chance a few guys, a chance for a few of the guys to make a start. Right then. Okay, he's on about Max Verstappen. What is it with the F1 chat? This is MotoGP. Christ. KC says, hello. All right, mate. Right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is the final round of the Division 2 Cup, and tonight we will battle it out in Catalunya for the 5th and final round of the Division 2 Cup. Calvin does have a chance to claim a victory here today and to finish as the first ever Division 2 Cup winner in the Ace Academy Cups of MotoGP 23. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Catalan GP, and we are getting on the grid. I would say you've not missed anything yet, has he, to be honest? Nothing's really happened, but here we go. Calvin in pole position. Stands tall as the championship leader. Will wants to be the man to just tear him. Can he do it here today? Can Perky get involved? Can Perky get into Division 1 with a victory? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Wait for the red lights to go out, and they are now out. Wiggly Boy gets the whole shot, or possibly not yet. We don't need to turn 1 yet, but Perky off the line like a beast. Goes into turn 1. Who's going to be the last of the late breakers? It looks like it's going to be Perky. Marvellously done. Goes the number 80, a little bit careful. Oh, massive contact! Shotix is down. Looks like he collided with Will, possibly. Maybe a bit of the old connection woes, but Perky is out like a shot. Whole shot went to the number 80. Marvellous job for the man down south. So, Calvin, he needs to just play it cool here. Oh, Will! Oh, Will's binned it! That is not what you're supposed to be doing when you're fighting for a Division 2 Cup here in the Ace Academy Championship. My God, who was that behind? A little bit loose. Oh, is that Potato's gone down? Oh, not gone well for the number 69. As Calvin, Perky are off to a beautiful start. As it stands now, it would be One Wiggly Boy as the Ace Academy Cup winner for Division 2. Doesn't need a victory, but will he deter Perky from his 3rd victory of the season? Surely not. But I guess we'll find out, won't we? So Perky in the lead into Lacaisha for the marvellous turn 10 as Calvin begins to start the pursuit of the final round. What's the gap then? 4.5 tenths of a second. Ooh, he's a bit deep there for the Banks Abadell. Perky opening the door for One Wiggly Boy. I know Perky's a gentleman, but didn't need to open it that far, mate. Want to bang a latch on that next time, just in case it opens. He can not kick his way through. But I tell you what, this long straight here is the advantage of the number 80. What can Perky do from 2nd place? The gap's now 3 tenths of a second, but he will have the superior speed down the straight. So onto the brakes, and one of the most hardest braking points, if not the hardest here in Catalunya. Onto the left-hand side after a very brief moment on the right-hand side. The gap is beginning to build. So for that moment, I'm going to have a quick look behind us and see where Will is, the man who's currently running in the top couple of positions of the championship. He's looking pretty solid there, even though he crashed out into turn 4 a moment ago, rhyming accidentally. So again, into the right-hander. Ooh, Emil Johansson's deep. Catalunya's just gone off the circuit. He's on the gravel. The number 50, I could have swore he was a different number a moment ago, but anyway, moving on from that right now. He has rejoined the circuit, but not able to get through on Shotix. Shotix not able to take advantage of that magnificent start and that position in qualifying, which was really a solid position for him. Top 5 for the oh, Lord Almighty, that's a risky rejoin there from Catalunya. I guess he went a little bit deep into the TV3, came back onto it, and made massive contact with the number 69 in the form of Potato 99. So, here is Perky, and this is what he can see right now to the number 15. Not much to see, really, but it's enough to keep him... What the hell's going on there? It's enough to keep him honest. But to be honest, as the guys in the comments said, as I think it was Luke who said it, once Gilzo... Oh my god, commentary's gone to heck. Once Wiggly Boy gets to the front, I think that's going to be it. And you know what? I think it's proving him right now. Wiggly Boy has now got a 1.5 second advantage. So I don't think there's going to be much content from this part. I think it's going to be all eyes on the rest back here. Maybe not that, because that's a mess going into turn 1 for King Arthur. But in front of him, looks like we could see a battle. So we'll keep an eye on the rest of them. But where's Wiggly Boy? Still going fine for now. How's Will getting on? He's got a massive gap to catch up to Goji. Good news is he still will move into Division 1 with the top 5 positions. He can get up to the Premier class. And even with that connection, he'll be there. Don't worry about that. So, Goji behind, ahead of him, 3rd place for him right now. 1.5 seconds is the gap to Perky, and 3 seconds it is to Fox Knight. I know Fox Knight's quick, but we'll have to see if he can catch up to the guys in front. Ooh, yeah, you're right. Shotix is definitely on it. I think it's the other way around. It was no longer Potato on Shotix's tail. It's Shotix about to launch an attack on Cotarax into turn 10. Beautiful lunge up at the inside from Shotix. He does run it deep. Goes there. Oh, Lord Almighty, please be careful with the rejoin. What is going on with his number? He's number 2 now, and with a number 94. No idea what's going on with Shotix's number right now, but you got to be careful with those rejoins. Very close to absolutely clattering into Cotarax. Thankfully, it didn't happen. Oh, Cotarax, steady. A little bit deep goes the Junior Monster and his Yamaha rider. Just noticed that Shotix has 3 track limit warnings. Got to be careful there. It's very easy to get a penalty here. But before we move on, looks like Cotarax is fancying a lunge. Not yet. Might have to stay with this battle a little bit longer. It's certainly building up, isn't it? Look at the 2 Yamahas in tandem. This is going to be a good battle. As Charlie says in the chat, the rejoins. Jesus Christ, I agree. A little bit scary, that one. Ooh, Lord Almighty. Potato closing into Cotarax here in the final Division 2 race. That gap from Goji is coming down. Oh, Cotarax has lost the front. Oh, that's a monumental crash going into the Repsol corner. That puts him down in 9th place, so not all well for the man who was just behind. Let's have a look at Wiggly Boy then. Of course, not much to see. A little bit deep there for Lakaisha, catching him out a little bit though. Yeah, Wiggly Boy is looking fantastic, isn't he? He has come on leaps and bounds since we started playing with him. He really has. Doing an excellent job. So the gap to Goji, yeah, he's closing in on Perky. I thought that was the case, but I wasn't sure if I misread it. Goji is in fact beginning to close in on Perky. Now I imagine Perky's still very much recovering from his effects of conjunctivitis, but he's still doing a stellar job. But I've got to say, along that penalty given to Will, to me that seemed like it was the glitch, because I don't believe he had any warnings. So I would say he doesn't need to worry about that long lap penalty. I will confer with the race coordinators in a bit. But as far as I'm concerned, that will like to be one of those random LLPs you get for absolutely no reason. I'd have to watch the footage back, but I don't think Will did anything egregious there. So, ooh, Potato's gone down behind. What's happened to the man on the Yamaha? Seems anyone who gets close to Shotix loses the front now. I don't know what he's got on. And he's actually closing in on teammate Emil Johansson. So this is a fun battle to watch. Let me get the old front camera going here. Emil Johansson, the Swede. Really tight to the apex there. Goodness me. Brave into the 5th corner. As we now go on to the left-hand side. This is the very small 6th corner. And then into the terrific TV3 left-hander. Back onto the right-hander for the 8th corner. And then we go into Campsa for the right-hander. The gap is about 7/10. Is it increasing? It does look to be a little bit. But we'll see what's going to happen. As Emil looks to be going a bit deep there. He's onto the curb. Surely that's going to be a crash. It wasn't. Fair play to the Mooney VR46 rider. Usually if you touch that apex, it's good night Vienna. Thankfully, he's alright though. Stays on board the bike with a dodgy number. He's going alright. But back to the front of the pile. Excuse me. I didn't even get a chance to take a drink of water yet. But Goji is closing in. And you know what? So is Will. Will Foxnight 4304 is closing in as well. Calvin will be the Division 2 Cup winner. But as it looks, this battle for the 2nd position is going to kick off. I can't wait for this. So into the right-hander. Yeah, I think... Did Will go wide then? It looked like he went incredibly wide. I guess the camera angle we want to watch then is from Perky. Let's get that one from behind. Is it rear wheel? Yeah, here we go. What's going to happen? You know what? It looks so much closer on the TV camera, but when he gets closer in this sort of like perspective, you can see that it's actually a bigger gap than we're expecting. What is the gap right now? Perky's holding on 0.6 of a second in his favour. Goji in turn 0.5 second to Will. This one's definitely not over yet, is it? It is. Oh, Perky. Oh, Perky. Oh, Goji. Did Goji take a punt from Will? It looked like he closed in rather rapidly then, did the number 4. I guess we'll soon see, depending on what Goji does. But we've also got to take in effect that Will has that connection woe. So if that connection issue is playing a part of this, it could mean that he sees differently. And apparently on his screen, everyone looks fine. It's just when you start making moves, etc., that's when things get a little bit laggy. But here we go. Hopefully he does not lose the battle now. Because if Goji did lose this battle now from through the contact with Will, it would be a shame. It really would. Well, let's get back to Perky's perspective. 0.3 is the gap now. What can Will do about this? Will get past. Excuse me. Into the right-hander. Oh, and Perky's binned it! No, Perky! When the pressure was at its most, Perky cracked. Oh, Perky. He still has a chance to move into Division 1, though. You just got to stay on the bike. I can't believe it, Perk. How did that happen? The crowd, the chats are going mad. The crowd went wild as the favourite rider has binned it into that difficult 4th corner. Ah, Perky. That doesn't perk anyone up. It really doesn't. Quick look at Calvin then. We've really not seen him at all as Potato has another crash, unfortunately. But here we go. This is Calvin. And this is what a 7, almost 8 second lead looks like. Incredible. He is on a roll right now. Fair play to the number 15. We will see him across the line in the next lap, but I just want to see what's happening to Shotix and his teammate Emil Johansson. This has been going on for pretty much 4 laps. The two of them are just battering it out, trying to get the one-upsmanship in the final race of the Ace Academy Cup. Excellent performance so far. I don't know whether he can catch up. It's pulling away by a couple of tenths here and there, but it's not enough to get particularly excited about just yet. But you never know. Final race, final corner, teammate. Maybe we'll see an absolute lunge right at the death. Nothing else to really see at the moment. Unfortunately, the two Yamahas really contrasting emotions to Calvin. They're at the back of the grid, both 9th and 10th respectively. As I just catch Wiggly Boy now, going into the terrific turn 7. Beautiful apex, just kissing the knee on that left-hander there. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. He's got a couple more corners to go. Quick look at the VR46 infighting here, but it doesn't seem to be materialising to a lunge yet. Although, couple of tenths found there. Someone's getting eager on the throttle. Someone's pressing that R2 button a bit too aggressively. Emil Johansson, he's got to really defend here. I don't want to miss one Wiggly Boy getting across the line here, but I don't want to miss this battle. Could we see a lunge? No, clearly not. Oh, look at that braking style from Emil Johansson. Marvellous, but anyway, tell you what is marvellous. One Wiggly Boy, big wheelie for the aces as he finishes the race in first position. And, of course, the cup as well. D2 Cup winner, one Wiggly Boy. Magnificent from the number 15. My teammate, I pick him well, don't I? Beautifully done, Calvin. Amazing job. Will finishes second, Goji third, and Perky comes across the line in 4th place. And Emil Johansson gets the battle of the teammates. Oh, a little bit close there on the autopilots, but excellent job from Emil Johansson to take over the 5th position. Castillo the Angel in 7th. Cotarax looks to be wheeling to celebrate his final race. I think I missed Mad Max there as well, so fair play to Max, but that is it for D2. Ladies and gentlemen, Hijack Hijack says, get the beers out, lads. I tell you what, I don't know which part of Germany Wiggly Boy is from, but if he's offering, I'll have a Munich mule. Fair play to you, dude. Congratulations on the victory here today. Now, I will confirm the results. I don't believe there's anything else to see, but just a marvellous performance. Brilliant. So with Will's 3-second penalty, we're going to have to check that because, to be honest, I don't think that's right. I think Will got a penalty for the random glitch you get at the start of the race, so I would like to ignore that one. But top job to Will, top job to Perky, and top job to Emil Johansson because all 5 of those riders will be going up to Division 1 in just a moment's time. So that is the final results here tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will be moving on now to the Division 1 race. Calvin moves up as champion, and everyone else can move up with joy and passion. But I tell you what, definitely need a drink now. Maybe not a beer, though. We'll save that for when Calvin gets them in. He's got all that D2 celebrations now. There you go, yeah. I had a message from Will already. He had the long lap penalty glitch, so we're not taking that into consideration. He finished in 2nd. I did make a clear rule when we started the Division 1 Cup last season that if anyone is hit by that glitch, they aren't liable to take the long lap penalty or to take the 3 seconds it's given to them at the end of the game. Now, Gilzo, the top bloke, has set up a lobby for us now, so hopefully we can just join into that one seamlessly and we can crack on with the race. So, yes, he set it up. We've got good connection as well. Gilzo is a man. He's a dude. So I will invite Emil Johansson. And we need... Who else do we need? One Wiggly Boy, of course. Will. Where is Perky? Did I miss him? Goji. Perky. I do believe that's everyone. Marvellous. Absolutely stunning performance. That was a great race as well. It might be a little bit easy for Calvin in the sense of just dashing out to the front, but you got to give him credit. He was absolutely magnificent. Jack says, I do a long lap penalty every day. It's called a 9 to 5. Oh, Sean Hanlon in the chat. Awesome. Ah, yes, we need to invite Potato. He wants to be a spectator for this race, but I don't believe I can give permission, so we'll invite him and then see what happens. Wherever he is. Why don't they list these in order? I have no idea. I will be racing in this one, Abra. I will be racing for probably the final time, to be honest, because I don't think I'll be doing another one like this. I think now with the content to be gained from me racing is not as good as the TV perspective. And to be quite honest with you, I really prefer doing the commentary, doing the race director way more than actually racing. I know that seems mad to some people, but I love the commentary. It's my favourite thing in the world. And yeah, I just want to do that. So last place for you this race. And I hope not. I hope I can do well. But to be honest, considering my speed in that the practice I did, 20-30 minutes ago, I'm not hopeful for tonight's race. Quick mention, we are missing Sergio 23 in tonight's race again. A lot of wrist issues for our good Belgian ace. So unfortunately, he will be missed tonight. And we'll have to do without the Belgian ace. But the man, no doubt, will still be there to do the Excel file for the championship results. Because, yeah, dedication at its maximum. Watch out for the streamer curse, Ace. I certainly will. I'll do my best. I'm a little bit... Yeah, let me check, Gilzo. Let me check, dude. So from Division 2, we have Calvin, Will, Goji, Perky, Emil. Yes. Is that really it from Division 1? No Sharky? No Sergio 23? I guess it might be. That's really disappointing. Is that it? I'm a little bit taken back by that. Are we missing so many people? So, let's have a look. Oh yeah, no 100k Blade either, of course. Oh, I forgot to mention him. I guess that's it. That's a shame. I thought we would have more riders in there. I'm tempted to get some more in. But where's Potato? I did invite him, so he wanted to do the spectator mode. I invited him, but yeah, I would like to see some other rides in there, but I think we should better not, because if we start inviting loads of people in, it could get messy and it could start getting crazy. So I guess we'll have to make do. But I did invite Potato, but we'll invite again, and then he won't be racing. He'll just be doing the TV perspective to get some videos or something. He did message me early on today. I just invite everyone for the last race. That would be great, but unfortunately it's not going to be happening today. Mountain Racing says, by the way, the enthusiasm in your commentary is amazing, man. It reminds me of Steve Day. That's awesome. That's a very nice thing to say. Actually, Steve Day is probably my favourite commentator. He's certainly one of my favourites. I think I met him in Brands Hatch, not last year, but the year before. And yeah, it was a pleasure to meet Steve Day. He's a lovely bloke. His commentary is top notch. Him and Nick Harris and Matt Burt are my favourite commentators ever. I think they're brilliant. So yeah, that means a lot to me. Thank you, mate. I appreciate the compliment. Dominic Coons says, what do you say to Toprak Razgatlioglu first win in Barcelona in BMW in Catalunya? For me, I said he would win a race this season, no doubt, but I was super happy with it. And the way he won it as well, of course, incredible. Yeah, amazing guy, amazing bloke, amazing rider. It was bound to be that he was going to win on the BMW, so yeah, I'm happy to see it. Hydra asks, I'm so slow in this game, invite me and I'll be the safety bike for it when it turns to chaos. That would be cool, actually. We have a little safety rider who pops out and just gets involved. That would be really cool. Abra says 20 plus man lobbies would be so chaotic and funny. They really would. It would be great. Thank you to Gilzo for hosting the session tonight. I do really appreciate it. And we will race in Catalunya here tonight. Did you see him hover on Sokol? I seen that, Gilzo, hovering over Sokol to give me a heart attack. I'm watching you. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I met Steve Day in Brands Hatch. I did. I got a picture on my Instagram, as a matter of fact. It was amazing. Good luck to you too, Will25. Good luck to you, Will. I'm sure we'll have a cracking race. I think you're going to be quicker than me, no doubt. But yeah, good to see the KTM representing Aussie land for that. Top Rack is the GOAT, probably agree. Simon Crayfire is a gem, I absolutely agree with that as well. I'm not even ready to race. Oh, Aussie's cracked a Aussie Lemonade. You know what, I've got that chaotic Monster Energy here, so I'm going to crack one too. Cheers, guys and girls. Here's for a sponsorship in the future, perhaps. Right then. So. And Jakey has left. Do we have a problem? Did Gilzo leave? Ah, Gilzo left. So we have, I think, we didn't have Ty. Ah, yeah, okay, cool. So we got tyre wear on. So basically, what we do for the sprints, we have tyre wear off, and then we have a 25%, 15-minute qualifying. We qualify with the tyre wear off, then jump into a sprint race with tyre wear off and fuel wear off. So it's pretty much everyone just goes gung-ho for that particular session. And then from there, we'll have the full race where tyre wear will be off, and we'll have it as an experience of a normal race situation. And if you haven't seen my streams before, if you've never seen me race, the races do better for me because I'm much better with power setting 2. I don't have the same speed and feeling as the guys who have in power setting 3, so we'll see what happens. Jack Hammer says, I'd rather have a Red Bull. I can only imagine why, Jack. I can only imagine why. Yeah, I'm with you, mountain race. And I actually watched it with my best friend, who's not really into motorcycles, and he didn't even react. I was over the moon with what Top Right was doing, and I was really pleased to show my best friend this race that he's witnessing it, because I'm thinking I'm going to convince him to be a fan here. I'm going to convert him. Yeah, it didn't work out that way. He didn't seem too fond of it, which I'm utter bonkers. But to be honest, I would feel the same way if someone showed me football, so I get it. I understand. How is your title favourite in the World Superbike? I'd have to say Top Rack. I think Top Rack is proved in the couple of races we've seen so far. He's so consistent, even on the BMW. It doesn't matter. He's just so good. So, server connection interrupted. This is not going well tonight. Do you follow the MotoGP podcast? Could you recommend a MotoGP podcast? I have seen the OMG MotoGP podcast, and they're very good. But I do believe Jack and his mother Dawn are doing something on their thing. I don't know if they still are, or maybe I've misread this, but I could have swore they did something like that. So definitely check them out. Jack, I'm sure you can tell me more in the chat. A Lucozade sponsor would be absolutely mental. I love Lucozade. Have you tried their Lucozade energy drinks? Those are fantastic. I really like them. I would love to get Lucozade energy in MotoGP or any racing in that sense. Constantine Emil Anika says, well, just wave, so I wave back. Hello, dude. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Top Rack is the best indeed, I agree. Abra says, Ace, what are your thoughts on Liberty Media purchasing MotoGP? I've been asked this question a few times, and to be quite honest, I don't know. I don't know anything about it, because as I've mentioned in tonight's stream, I don't know anything to do with Formula 1. I've had a chat with Charlie and some of the aces, and they say it's a bad thing, but I'll reserve judgment, because I don't know anything about the company. But if they're serious about the product, and if they're serious about developing, enhancing it, rather than just making a mockery of it, then I'm all for it. I don't think Liberty Media, Dorna, or anyone owns it really makes a difference. I do feel that Liberty Media will just allow Carmelo Espeleta just run it, and they'll just sit back and take the profits. That's what I'm assuming, so anyway. Isn't Top Rack on the BMW and the banner for your channel? No, that's my rider. That was made by Sergio23. He made the livery in Ride 5, and then I moved that onto my banner when I made it. So yeah, that's a combination between myself and Sergio's brilliant partnership. Quesadilla for the win, says Potato99. You know what? I don't disagree. Casey's been looking excellent here, but you never should doubt Jakey. Jake's a good lad, and he's fast, so I'll keep an eye on him. How can I join the academy? If you check the link in the description down below, let me just check to make sure it is in the link, because I actually didn't change anything when I started the stream. But if it's not, I will send you a link. It's in my usual videos. In fact, yeah, it should be in there right now. It should come join the Discord, etc., etc. It should be in there. So yeah, you can head over and join the stream that way. Join the Discord server, apologies. Liberty Media is super rich. If they wanted to, they could buy the Kimi Ring and get the Finnish GP on the calendar. Would be nice to see the GP of Kimi Ring. Potato says, I don't doubt Jake for a moment, but Case Deer wants it bad. I can sense it. I take your word for it, Potato. I take your word for it. I think I must confess I have a feeling that he's going to go well. This weekend in MotoGP, he'll win the sprint and the Grand Prix this weekend. I really don't know. I feel that Jorge Martin will win either of them. I just don't know which one. So I think Jorge Martin is a safe bet for the Circuit of Americas. Jack Hammer says I'm going with Taka. You know what? Taka. I agree. If Jack says Taka, I say Taka. Ladies and gentlemen, Takaka Nakagami will do the double. If only. If only. Right. So, I need to budge out the way and change my electronics as Perky just dashes into the pits there. Okay, that's Jake behind me. I need to get over to the right to fix my electronics. Oh, I think I'm in the way here. Sorry, Charlie. That's my bad, mate. Yeah. I think electronics are good. Is that Casey trying to get a bit of clear space? So Potato's joined now. He should be able to be TV director. And here we go. Apologies if I miss any of your chat. I'm about to go racing. So wish me well. Gilzo in temporary pole position as it stands. So when I was doing the practice a moment ago, I did run better with power setting 2, but I'm going to give it a run with power setting 3. I don't want to just completely dismiss it. I'd rather do at least a couple of laps, get that feeling and say, you know what, it is a better one. Oh, Jake's gone down somewhere. Has it worked, Potato? Is it all good? I'm glad you knew about that. I wasn't confident at all, but I spoke to Gills and he said it's absolutely right. So thank you, dude. Hope you enjoy spectating this here race. And qualifying, of course. So into the TV3. Ooh, a bit wide there for me. Right me accidentally. Yeah, I think I'm going to drop to power setting 2 in a moment. Mouth shut, concentrate. Sorry, Sean. I'll do my best, dude. Just before I do get on with it, make sure all the sound and everything's good. If everything's all good, I'll crack on. But if not, I can make a change now before I start really getting into it. I'm not hoping to qualify well, though, to be honest. I never do. I'm a Sunday man. Or a Monday night man. A Monday night at 8:30. Here in British summertime. Across the line, 37.7. That's not going to get the job done, is it? 6 tenths behind teammate Calvin already. So into the brakes, nice and tight to the apex. Quick change direction. Still in power setting 3, no less. Red sector in the first split, 3 tenths found. Onto the right hand side of the Yamaha YZR M1. Good combination with the Michelins here, seems to be good. Sorry Sean, still talking. Just remembered I should start upshifting there a little bit earlier because he eases the bike in a bit. Casey straight to the top of the pile. A 1 minute 36.978 goes the man on board the Aprilia. Oh, I felt like I was going to hit the curb there. I tried to make a quick adjustment. Looks like we got away with it. Maybe I do stay on power setting 3. I don't really know, you know. Onto the brakes for the terrific Lakaisha corner. Jake's gone to the top of the pile then. 136.4. Quite a demoralising lap time, to be honest. Because that is fast. I'm just hoping to get into the 136s. It's the last one, boys and girls. Got to make sure it counts. Ooh, as Casey's gone down there for the first time this session. A little bit of a wheelie across the line. Where does that put me? Up to 3rd place. Top's podium position. Provisional front row as it stands. Not bad. Certainly a track I like. And maybe we'll just jump into this one without really stressing or panicking about it. So a few tenths down. Charlie's just dispossessed me from third. I feel like there's time to be gained here. It's definitely to find the 36.9. Didn't upshift there like I was supposed to. Bit harder on the brakes there, getting a bit more confident on the anchors. Steady, don't touch the apex. Beautiful. Finding time. Not a big fan of the Campser corner, can never seem to get it right, but we did find 2 additional tenths there. Not getting that stop though. Keep it in tight, Matt, come on. Oh, Gilzo, fast red sector there for the Repsol Honda man. The winner of the so-called sprint. Hence the reason why he hovered on so-called earlier on. Steady on the power, steady. Not bad, not bad. Onto the power, where do we go? Ooh, 1,000th of a second behind Charlie. Not bad. At this stage of the session. Good entrance into the first corner, into the 11th corner. 32,000th of a second down into the right-hander for turn 3. Quick upshift there to keep the bike moving. Keep it moving. KCD is about to go top. Moving the bench post is Casey. No, he didn't. What happened? Still forgetting to upshift there. It's alright though, still going well. Oh, took a quick cheeky look at the chat mid-corner there. Didn't quite go as well as I hoped. Sorry, chat. I'm on a good lap. I do really like this circuit, and I think it's showing here. A bit earlier on the brakes this time into Lakaisha. Oh, that's a dodgy spot to respawn there. Hopefully it won't affect me too much. Still going to find a couple of tenths. If I could start on the front row here, that would be unbelievable. I don't think I've started in the front row since the first season of these Ace Academy Cups. Oh, a bit messy there. Oh, a bit wide. But across the line, we have gone back up to third place. 1:36.681, which is actually faster than my lap time set in time trial. So, not bad. Ooh, that's an invalid lap, so I think move out of the way, head back to the pits. I can read the chat. Right. What have I missed? Sean says, come on, Doc, give us a lap. The wet racing career mode at Saxon was hard but funny. Cheers, Camel. I appreciate that, dude. It was good fun, that one. Arta gives me a big Ace Academy, Ace membership logo. Cheers, Arta. I can drink to that. Reckon Bahrain would be good for MotoGP. I have no idea. There's a lot of F1 chat there, so I guess I'm going to crack on. Let's get another lap in. Ooh, I've just been dethroned from... Look at Wiggly Boy. Look at Calvin. He was in Division 2. He's up there now with a joint time as me. Now, the only difference here, because we've both got the exact same lap time, that means that Calvin has got the exact same lap time as me, but my second fastest lap will be faster than his. Hence the reason I'm holding on to 4th place. Now, I would probably say that's probably going to be my maximum here. Didn't think I had the potential to even get close to the front. Ooh, steady. That's not patented DrAce braking, is it? And now it's going worse. I mean, I say it's going worse, but we're only down 0.2 of a second on this one, 0.3 maybe. Quick upshift to third. Let's see if this carries me in the corner a bit easier. Hard to say, because I'd already messed the previous entrance in. Calvin's got a red sector for turn 1. I'm going to get shown up by my teammate here. Celebrations all along for Calvin in Division 2. And he's going to come here and steal my thunder. Good lad. Can't fault it, can you? Still struggling with that wheelie though. I must lose a good chunk of tenths every time for that. Well, I don't think I'll ever get into that corner without meeting someone as a spawn. God damn it. It's not their fault. It's hard to predict, to be honest. And I'm actually using this as well as I'm doing good lap times, of course, but it's a bit of practice as well. Practice I didn't really get. I got 10 laps early, didn't I? But it's not that much. So it's another 1:36, good lap time, not bad. Jake's gone down, and on to the brakes we go. That's way too late. I was reading the chat. Oh, I almost dropped the front. Okay. Do I chance it and go for a different tyre? You know what? No, I think I'll just stay as is. Oh my god, look at them out, people. Alright. A big sip of the water. Oh, look at Gilzo. He's on 3 red sectors here. Let's see what he does. The number 65. Give him some space. I don't want to get too close. Of course, I want to use his slipstream, but tell you what, this could be pole for Gilzo. I don't think he's done a lick of practice this week. Not really had the momentum for it, not had the motivation across the line. Oh, he just misses out. Can't be by much, though. Take him out for giggles. No way. Not Gilzo. I like Gilzo. He's a good lad. I'd be gutted if I did that. He wouldn't take me out. He's one of the cleanest riders we've got. See, I did fear that once I stopped and read the chat, etc., I would lose my momentum. Oh, steady. So onto the brakes and into the right-hander. This is turn 4. Excuse me, little cough. Yeah, I would say I think that's it for me in the sense of lap times. Calvin's still fastest in the first split. They've certainly nailed that, haven't they? Thought I was good into the first split, never mind. Ooh. In fact, that was teammate Calvin ahead of me there. Getting excuses in already, I think so. I need to get a few of them. I'm just counting on the race, I really am. Oh my god! There's so many riders! Lord almighty. Okay then. That's my worst lap time yet. Tell you what, not a bad session though nonetheless. 7 tenths off Casey. Could be worse in a moment. That's a 1:35 from Casey, that. Bloody hell. Here we go then. These are the final 2 laps of tonight in qualifying. So I've got to make them count. Really hard on the brakes. Stop sliding. Where are these slidings coming from? Where's Gilzo? He's just behind me on track. This lap time's no good. Oh, I'm taking a tow. I had to pay £4 for a tow last time. Looks like I could be doing another one. He towed me around Brno, didn't he? Got me 4th place, he did. This is not good how my lap times are beginning to slip away. There is the number 65. I'm shifting down to 2nd in turn 1 too quickly. Oh, okay. Cheat code. Oh, look how tight we were to the apex there. I'll try it in the next lap. I've got Gilzo as a reference here. Don't wheelie. I might be doing the same here then as well then, if that's the case. Perky's gone down. The classic turn 10 impossible to turn. Hey, Tickle Rides, how you doing, dude? Sorry, excuse me, Trickle Rides. Gotta get that right. Oh, Gilzo, he's moved out of the way. So much for the toe. Alright, here it is then. Bit of a bad entry. Let's see what we can do. The final lap in tonight's qualifying, in the final round of the Ace Academy MotoGP 23 Cup. Heeded Jack's advice into turn 1. Almost invalidated the lap then. It's not going to be a good lap though, is it? Look at those lap times from Casey and Gilzo. Unfortunately, you can only see Casey's, but I imagine Gilzo was very close, with consideration that he had 4 red sectors, or at least 3 red sectors before he crossed the line. Ooh. Yep, can't seem to get that lap again. The old one-lap wonder, the old John McPhee banker lap, as Jack says. It was enough for 5th. Second row, I can't be mad at that, yeah, but this is not materialising now. Is that Calvin behind me? Yep. Keep well out of the way for Calvin. Trying to move out of everyone's way. So that's it. The camper course is awesome. It's just sorry, the camper corner is awesome. But I just really struggle with it. I never feel like all that confident. So here we go. That is the last one. We've come across the line in 5th place. It was too slow, Jack. I think I overthought about it. I overthink, and I was like, ah, yeah. Oh, wow. Casey was absolutely rapid, wasn't he? 5 riders into the 136s, though. That's a good sign. Will was very close. Perky at 137.4. Goji 137.6. And Emilio Johansson 139. What happened there to the... I don't remember what number he was, but yeah, for the Swedish rider. Okay. This is it, and this is the sprint. For Jack watching, this is like being stuck behind some mobility scooter down the Biscuit Island Tesco. That's so true. I mean, the video we did together, you can clearly see how slow I was compared to him. It was massive. I think I'm just going to stick with the hard front, medium rear. I don't think there's a point in changing. Well, this is it. This is the final Ace Academy Cup here in MotoGP 23. And it is in the finale of Catalunya. We're here in Montmello for the sprint and then for the race. Yeah, you did play Superbike 22, Jack, and you were fast, surprisingly enough. Push, or get sacked. I've only just seen that. Here we go. This is it. I'm actually confident, but a little bit nervous, I won't lie. See what happens. Hey, Flavio's in the chat. Good to see you, dude. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well, my good Italian friend. I agree with that, Mountain Race. Let's make this a good one. Let's make it one to remember for the Aces here in the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. Oh, this tension. This time waiting for the grid to start. I just hit go to track and get on with it, but there's obviously a lot of decisions made within the chat. Shout out to Gilzo, he's not trying to wind me up this week with that helmet. A little straight after turn 3, you can make it to brake a little bit. I think I can. It's just a matter of confidence. I'm not very confident into that corner. Well, anyway, this is it. This is the final sprint of the season. This is the Ace Academy final cup, final round here in MotoGP 23. Not the best of starts from me. Perky got an absolute launch off the start there. I'm going on the brakes. Messy, but we're still on the bike. We're still in there. As I'm going to be in a perilous spot here, falling backwards ever so slightly, trying to go around the outside of Charlie. Charlie's had a bit of a nightmare. Got stuck on Perky here. Need to try and get through as Calvin had an excellent start, didn't he? Whoa, steady on, Perk. As Goji got really close to the rear tyre there, going for that inside line as Will on the KTM looking a bit menacing in the early stages. Charlie does have the inside line. I've got to pick it up. That's twice in 2 races now Goji's hit me. And everything is going Pete Tong. Heck to a handbasket right now. There's a try. And fight back it. Whoa, goodness me, Emil was really slow there. Was not expecting that. Oh, Charlie's having a nightmare. Calvin's onto the grass on the outside. This sprint is going horribly wrong. Someone's on the dirt. I'm going for the tight apex. There's Will. Off, quick flick. I'm falling behind so much here. I'm losing so much time. I've got to get through. So I'm behind Calvin. D1 Cup winner. Bit deep there. It's not really what I want to do. It's Jake. Casey. Oh, I went for a lunge there. Wow, the Rossi lunge. Oh, my teammate, Calvin. Oh, my God. That was absolutely unexpected and completely uncalled for. But I just had to make the lunge sooner rather than later. So, I can finally get some momentum going then. I think me and Charlie were just a bit nervous off the start. I don't think we had the right start that we wanted. So, brake a little bit later here. Still not really got the confidence for it, to be honest. Bit of a nerve-wracking start that was, starting from 5th place. Perky has had an unbelievable launch, though, didn't he? He was excellent. I've been a bit wide here. Calvin might nip on through. Sadly not. Well, actually, yeah, Benefit was good. Go on. So losing touch with Charlie. I need to hurry up. I don't do well in these sprints. It's just not my forte, is it? So onto the brakes, going for that really tight apex there for turn 10. Charlie's a second ahead of me now, so if we lose that second, I would say it's 5th place for me. I think it's very much a status quo right now. Casey's no longer in the top spot though, which is surprising actually. As Potato said, he certainly felt like Casey would be the man to beat here today. He certainly was in qualifying. So 36.9 already though in this sprint. I did the career mode race in power setting 1 and I was doing high 37s I think it was. Ooh, that's a penalty. Bit too tight to the apex. I feel like I'm closing in, but at the same time I'm not catching at the same time. Getting 130. Oh my God, I'm all over the track here. So Gilzo has just lost out on second to Casey. Casey strong in the brakes into the Repsol corner. I lose a bit of confidence there, to be honest. It's a very difficult corner to get right, and I've got to be honest, I'm losing faith. Definitely quick into that, so oh, steady, Matt. Wandering thumbs and fingers to downshift too much then. Goodness me. Oh, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. Oh, my God. I thought he was going to clatter into Gilzo then. Oh, there would have been some infighting in the race coordinators. Yeah, Charlie's looking good. He might dethrone Gilzo from that 3rd place. Don't forget, there's a championship to win here for both Jake and Casey. The rest of us, it's a bit difficult. Well, it's an improvement, but it's the same lap time again. It's not enough. So onto the brakes and into steady, steady. Oh, I don't like that. Didn't like that at all. I'm beginning to overthink now. Already lost 3/10 on this sector. Oh, that's not good. Deep, deep, deep. Oh my god. Get me off power setting 3. The problem is I'm trying to catch up to much faster riders. So it puts pressure on yourself. My saving grace is definitely the TV3. There's a reason why I love that corner. I think that's why. Really ragging it now on the Yamaha. I could probably brake a little bit later going into Lacaisha, but it's best to do what you feel confident with. So cast your minds back to Brno last Monday. It was Gilzo in Charlie's spot. And Charlie where Gilzo is right now, and they couldn't pass each other. And it's happening again here. Even though Charlie's really close, he's not making it through. Didn't really want to touch the curb there. That will lose me a lot of time. Oh, that's way too late. That's way too late. Oh, I managed to just get it stopped though. Still downshifted too early on the second gear. I can see Jack typing. No, 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 Matt. So onto the brakes again. Charlie is closing in. He's come on leaps and bounds, Charlie has. In fact, the pair of them have. Gilzo was considered a Division 2 rider that would have to qualify for Division 1. Such stupid, I almost choked on my tongue. He is so much faster than that. It was only due to the championship resistance why that happened. Yeah, I can't catch up to him. I need a lot more laps and I need tyre wear on, to be quite honest with you. But 5th place. Oh, Gilzo's made a mistake! In the dreaded Lacaisha corner. A small error. At least I've got great footage here of the two riders ahead of us. I'm not providing much entertainment right now. Oh, Gilzo. Do it for the content, mate. Quick upshift there. So we have a second advantage to Will, but my lap times are beginning to dwindle. So I need to be careful here. I'd love to get involved in that battle, I really would, but unfortunately I can't. Skill issue, as they would say. So onto the right-hander. This is the final time of asking into this right-hander for the sprint. Oh, teammate Calvin's gone. The one wiggly boy, the one Division 2 Cup winner. Change his name on Steam to that, surely. Alright, can't mess this up now, though. A beautiful TV3 corner. One thing I will say, though, is if I'm doing alright in the sense of keeping relatively close to them... Oh, Will's gone down. Yeah, if I'm following them at this in the sprint in Power Setting 3, where I'm usually my slowest, not in the sense of speed for lap times, but in comparison to the rest of the riders, I would say I've got a good chance for the sprint, for the race. But Jake will win, it looks like it. Casey's closed him in towards the end here. But Jake is now coming across the line to be the victor in the final sprint race of the season. Has he done the Rossi move? Did Charlie do the Rossi? Unbelievable if he just done what I think he did. I'd have to look at that again. But that was magnificent. Wow. That was a fun sprint. That really did sum up the excellence of our racing so far this season. And fair play to Charlie to finish on the podium after being, what, is down to 6th, 7th place like me? That's amazing. He is so good. Well, I have to assume Charlie's channel member comment, highlighted for the aces, that says Rossi in caps, I'd have to believe he went for the Rossi lunge. to pinch the podium from our very own Irish ace, Gilzo. Unbelievable. That's a marvellous move, that from Charlie. I need to see that again. You're absolutely right. I want to see my move on Calvin as well, because that was not planned. I just sort of sent it. 5th place, not too bad. Oh, I desperately needed a drink. Apologies. My throat is beginning to get sore. I think it was the podium winning move. You're absolutely right. So, if you're new to the races, just to let you know, the sprint's results will determine who will be starting from what position in the race. So we won't be doing another qualifying. We'll just be going from that from the race. You want me to make another wild card with the Castle Honda? No, you're all right, Flavio. Thanks for offering, though, dude. But for this one... Oh, Potato. I think we're going to have to get Potato to quit and then re-invite him back so if he wants to see TV Director mode. I think that is the case. So we'll have to see. We have an all British... Did we have an all British podium? I mean, the top 5 was all British, if I'm not mistaken. Jake, Casey, Charlie, Gilzo, me. Yeah, we're 5 Brits up there. We have too many. We need to get more ethnicities and other peeps. You're not too far off from yourself, Doc. Great stuff. Thanks, Sean. I did my best, dude. I don't think I ever do well when I stream, to be quite honest with you. I think it's a bit of a balancing act to try and get it all right. But I'm happy with that result. I think I did a good job. Is there a word for a 5-man podium? I don't think so. In fact, yeah, Hijack Az is absolutely right. Yeah, Gilzo is Irish. You're absolutely right. I completely missed that. No, you're right. You're right. I apologise. He'll kill me for that. Usually I'm pretty good for that, but I'm pretty certain somewhere he had a British flag. I think it was on Ride 5. So I don't think he'd be too offended. But if he's watching this back, I'll apologise anyway. Nice one, Potato. I don't know if you need to leave and we need to invite you back. I don't really remember. But we'll see. Former British top 5. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. So, a few moments before we start the final round, the final race of tonight's Ace Academy Cup. Wait for the aces. I've got a tag here somewhere on Discord. I better check. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. I had a message from Gilzo that said leave, but it was the referring to the first race we started. Do you think you can win the career mode championship? Yeah, absolutely. We're doing we've got an absolutely brilliant season so far in with the Ducati. I don't doubt that we're going to have a pretty much a good, solid championship for the rest of the season. So, as you can see, everything is on now. Ready to race. So, here we go. Good luck for your final race, Ace. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate that, mate. I'll give it my best shot, dude. I feel a little bit more confident knowing that it's power setting 2 now, so fingers crossed. But to be honest, I'm still assuming that a top 5 is probably my potential. So we'll see what happens. As he says, do you play with adaptive triggers on the PS5 controller? I've recently turned them off and I feel much better. I play on PC with the DualSense controller, so you don't have that feedback and that feature. But I have tried the adaptive triggers for racing games. I think they're absolutely terrible. It's way too tiring to use it. I played Far Cry 6 for a while on the PlayStation 5, and even just getting in the vehicle and walking and driving around a little while just had my fingers so tired, like exhausted. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the adaptive triggers. I think they're excellent for games such as the Sackboy, not Sackboy, the other one. Well, that was good as well, but the other game, the Astrobots Playroom, I thought it was terrific in that. And if more third-party games took the effort to make the adaptive triggers and the vibration a bit more useful, I think it would be an incredible experience. But yeah, it's yeah, arm pump from triggers. You're absolutely right, Azzy. You're absolutely right. I totally agree. Adaptive triggers making you grip your body weight in your fingers. Yeah, honestly, I exactly that. I would finish my game and just go, that's not comfortable. Anything that involved holding down the trigger for a while hurt my fingers. And as I've mentioned before to you guys many times now, and I'll say it again, I hold the controller very lightly, I press the triggers very lightly, everything's gentle and easy. So when I use the triggers, I thought, bloody hell, that's stiff. I can't do it, so yeah. Not fun. So we're just waiting for Charlie, Perky, Gilzo and Calvin to ready up. And then we'll be starting the final race, so I'm just going to get prepared on my chair now. I must say, if you are going to be at your desk for long hours, make sure you get a good chair, ladies and gentlemen. Because you need it. Thankfully, I could sit in this chair now all day and not be too, excuse me, be too, what do you call it? Too exhausted or have back pains or anything like that. Been up since 6 AM editing videos today. It's been a long day. Right. Kemmel says, you're also a gentleman. I don't know who that's referring to, but I'll take that compliment. Cheers, mate. I hope I pronounced that name right as well, by the way. So just waiting for the two race coordinators to get prepared. Gilzo says we'll start in 2 minutes' time, so just a little bit of patience from us all. Of course, let me know what else you want to see in the streams. I'm probably going to stream again next week, but we're going to do something more fun and more casual rather than the Cups. The Cups are rather intense, and with the new rules this season from the race coordinators, there's been a certain intensity to these races. A lot of riders putting in a lot of time to practice and to really grind out the sessions. And fair play to them, but I think a lot of it has been quite exhausting. So I think we're going to take a small break from Cups and we're going to jump over to something a little bit different. I'm thinking more of like a Moto2 Cup. Not a Cup, sorry, I want to completely remove that word. More of like a Moto2 live event where we're all going to just play around, have some fun, randomly choose tracks and just have a good time. So we'll see. Ace, what's your favourite non-racing game? Ooh, I would say that's an easy question because my favourite game of all time is Doom. Doesn't matter which Doom game it is. Doom 1, Doom 2, Final Doom, Doom 3. I absolutely love Doom 3. Doom Eternal. Those games I absolutely love. But to be honest, at the moment, I'm playing a lot of Hitman 3 again. I really like Hitman. I like The Sims as well. I do love The Sims. Grand Theft Auto Vice City, I've just replayed again. Really enjoyed that. GTA 3 as well. Awesome. I have a second channel. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but I did list my top 10 90s FPS games. Really enjoyed making that video, and I really want to get back to making videos on my second channel. It's just that I don't have much time, and it's very time consuming, and it's easier to be creative, but it's harder to deliver it. So yeah, I'm still trying to get that second channel up and running, but I do love my games. I'm a huge gamer with almost 1,000 games on Steam. So I've got a lot of games. Doom's games are a classic. Yes, exactly. Red Dead 2, game of the century. Never finished Red Dead 2. I had the game spoiled for me, so I felt a little bit sad and I didn't touch it since then. So, we better pick our tyres then, ladies and gentlemen. All I'm doing is sitting here chin-wagging to you guys is not getting the tyres picked, is it? But all the original Dooms on my PC years ago, then my dad was coming over to play them. Absolutely epic, honestly. The best game of all time. I love it. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but if you do go onto my Instagram, it's somewhere, you'll see my my PC setup. And on there, I have a Doom Eternal mouse mat. I have the Doom Eternal chair. Everything's Doom. I'm a big fan. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, enough about me. I'm waffling on about computer games. It is time now for the final race of the Ace Academy Cup here in MotoGP 23. We're here in Catalunya. This is the final race. This is the decider for possibly Jake to be the champion. I think he already might be the champion, but if not, then make it count here today. So here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Need to sort out that electronics. Here we go. Wait for the red lights to disappear, and away we go. Felt like a good start there. Potato joined at exactly the perfect moment there to see all the action unfolding. So onto the brakes. So looks like we're all going to get through safely. I'm having a much better start now. We'll just clip the back of Gilzo. Apologies to the race coordinator. I just had to close off there, though. Casey's eyeing up the 25 points, isn't he? Oh, he got pushed onto the grass ever so slightly there. 3 track limit warnings for Casey out of nowhere there. That's a lot of warnings for pretty much not much wrong. Using the Yamaha's corner speed to get through there. A little bit eager on the brakes. My God, I hope Casey doesn't crash there because I'm going with him. So into the TV3. I do love this corner. Up to third. Good stuff. See, I told you, I do feel much better on power sliding too. What is going on there? What's going on? What the hell is that? What is going on? What the hell is that? I can't believe that. I can't believe that. What the actual hell was that? Oh, I'm so mad that this has ended like that. I can't believe that. That is a joke. Ugh. It's not even Casey's fault because, as you can see, he's still very much on track. I'm so mad. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. I'm absolutely livid. That is utter rubbish. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is a desync, isn't it? I can't believe that. Oh man. I just can't believe it. All that effort, the absolute brilliant start, was clean. Oh, I'm so deflated. The thing, as I've said this many times before, I don't know if it comes across, but I get so wound up when the video or the content's not good. So I can only apologise that that's happened. And I apologise if the stream is now crap for the last part, but I didn't do anything wrong, neither did Casey. We got duped on a connection woe. Oh, I am so annoyed. I'm seething. I'm absolutely seething. It was all this. It was all and nothing here today as well. No, you're right, Trickle. You're right. I'm just so annoyed. I did so well. I had the perfect start. Oh man. Well, all right then. Never mind, eh? We just got to do what we can do. Certainly not going to quit or anything like that. So Will is taking the long lap penalty. I don't. Oh, you have to be careful though because the game is sort of glitched on the long lap penalty. I want to. I'll tell you what. I'm really not sure about though. How did I crash? By the way, I was just going straight. Casey got stuck on my bike, and then for some reason, I just crashed out of thin air. And it's such a shame because, well, it's not like I could restart the race or anything anyway because it's not really fair to the others. But at least, well, I'm a big boy. I can take the lag spike. Although I'm sulking now. I'm desperate to get through and Will. I had to defend against Will in the sprint a moment ago. I don't fancy doing it again. He was too fast. Oh my god. Was not expecting him to break there. Sorry, Emil. That's my bad, that. Well then, we've got Goji 4 seconds ahead of us. So I might as well make a race out of catching everyone up. I think the highest I'll probably get is 7th, maybe. Maybe, it depends where Perky is. I could restart making Ace Academy dictatorship. I wouldn't do that. I'll just suck it up. End of the day, these Ace Academy Cups are all about the aces, not necessarily about me. I want these Ace Academy Cups to be a showcase of our talents. Because we have some incredible skills in here, there's some brilliant people, really nice people as well actually. It's my favourite place to discuss anything MotoGP related or anything, motorcycles in general. We have some visceral opinions and some strong opinions, but I think that's why I love them. Everyone's so honest, sometimes brutally honest, but we have good fun. But I'm speaking like this is the end. It's not. It's only the end of tonight's cup. I'd love to have another Catalunya race again at some point. I feel like that start has just been wasted. To be up to second as well, behind Jake. It's been ages since that's happened, so that would have been really exciting. But we are closing in a bit. A group of bandits? Nah, not at all. They're good lads. So I might catch up to Goji. Who's ahead of him? Oh, it's my teammate Calvin. The D1 champion, of course. Good lap there from Casey and power setting 2. Right, speaking of the power, I might as well use it for the straight. The next race is at Catalunya, you're absolutely right, but I've already recorded it, so yeah, I know the result, it's just that you guys don't. That comes on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I've got a video coming tomorrow, a little bit different than the usual. And then, yeah, Wednesday, career mode part 11, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure I made the thumbnail today. I record a lot of them in advance, because you never know what might happen, you see. Maybe I don't get a chance to record or something like that, so I always try to record the races and everything really, really quickly. So I've got content for you guys, because of course I don't miss an upload. I try not to, at least. Ooh, that's deep, that's deep, that's deep. Oh, steady. So the problem is, I can brake really late to the TV3, but you have to remember that you're burning your tyres. And you burn them really quickly on the left-hand side. There's looks like Goji's riding in the wet and he's having the feel for the bike. You know, to see how wet the track is, for example. Ooh, a bit wide there. I'm guessing pole, sprint, win, sprint. Actually, it's not pole position. I was talking to Charlie when I was recording that race. I was messaging him on Discord. And for some reason I just skipped the qualifying completely. So I start from 12th in the Catalunya race. Which is fun, because it makes it a little bit more interesting. Looks like I can use power setting 3 way more than I actually think. I'll stick to... Oh, that's wide. Oh, who's that gone down? That's Perky, is it? Not sure what happened to him. I couldn't quite make out what happened then, but it looked like he might have made contact with Wiggly Boy. As we're up to 7th now. Oh, and Casey's gone down. Gilzo back onto the podium position, so Charlie's in 3rd as well. Ah, Casey, if only you'd crashed instead of me then. Thing is, I don't crash very often as well. I crashed twice this season, I think. I crashed in Jerez. Yeah, but yeah, that was my fault, that one. And I think before then, I would have had to go back to Sepang when I got hit by Will, and that was the first season. Oh no, I crashed in Sokol. Yeah. 2nd crash this season. And that one with Casey, which I don't think's my fault, really. Just a moment ago, I think that was a game. I appreciate the hijack, as I really do. I've been a bit worried, to be honest, and a bit stressed out, because I know the videos have not been as entertaining as it was with the KTM. So I've been really stressing out about the fact that I don't know what to do, because I don't know if we want to see me win or if we want to see me start from the back. I don't know. It's just that a lot of people wanted me to use the Ducati, so that's why I went for it. I didn't realise it'd be so overpowered. But yeah, I really try my best to still make it interesting, I really do. Trying to make sure there's not a moment where at least I'm not talking about something or doing something. So now close in behind Goji. It's took me a few laps to catch up to him here, so I think 6th place will be my best. He looks really good on the RNF Aprilia though, fair play to Goji. Really nice lad. So onto the brakes. Trying to brake a little bit later there, but that hard front is getting a bit worn now, because I'm using a lot of tyre to try and catch up so quickly. Into the left-hander. We are closing in. Do I go for a lunge into the TV3? It's very difficult to do online because you can't really predict it coming either. So it's not really wise to go for it there. Ooh, we're both struggling on that left-hand side of the front. Ooh, steady. Might have a lunge into Lakaish if we're close enough. I think we are. Little bit deep, but I should have the line. Oh, no, not quite. Do we have the line for Bank Sabadell? Not really. Did want to go for it there, but... Can we go for the Rossi lunge now? If it presents itself, I will, but I'm not going to just go for it for the sake of going for it. Oh, well, there you go. It happened. Right. Use power setting 3 for a little while. Yeah, I miss the Suzukis, really do. I seen that clip today of Alex Rins beating Valentino Rossi in 2019 in Kota. As much as I really wanted Rossi to win that one, it was epic to see. Oh, I'm going to crash there. It was epic to see Alex Rins take it to the doctor. So I think that's the race I thought, bloody hell, Alex Rins is legitimate. He is serious. Of course, he was good in Moto 2 as well, and Moto 3. The gap has more or less stayed the same to Jake in top spot. So I would have still been very much in there in the fight, I think. Maybe have fallen by the wayside a little bit now, not sure. But if what's buts and maybes, I guess. Nothing we can do about it now. For the Phantom lag. Do you remember the Aprilia livery with Bautista and Melandri on it? I don't remember what year, but the all black and like silver one with a little bit of red. That was cool. That was a cool livery. I want to say 2017, something like that. Maybe not. If anyone knows the answer to that, let me know. I actually want to know. Ooh. Really close to the apex there. So into the right-hander, and this is the 8th time crossing the lap. 2015, was it really that long ago? My goodness, thanks Jack, and thanks Mountain Racing. Both got me covered. Tell you what, I should do more live streams. Any questions I have, just ask you guys. It's bang, done. Love it. Well, Calvin is 1.5 seconds ahead of me on track. Felt like I was closing in a minute ago, but looks like the gap is just oscillating slightly depending on the circuit. Ooh, ooh, whoa. Just gotta calm down a little bit. The front was really bobbing and weaving. Whoa, steady with the front. Aye. I've said this a while now about this Yamaha, but it just gets so many little wheelies. Didn't have that as much with the Ducati. Certainly don't have it in career mode. Yeah, doesn't look like I'm going to catch up to Kelvin. It's like the D2 Cup winner. He's going to finish ahead of me again. I think he beat me in Jerez, if I'm not mistaken, or in fact, I'm not even sure if he's finished ahead of me before. Wouldn't mind. I mean, he's a great teammate. Could probably use Power Steering 3 a bit more. I don't think it's really wise to start using it now, though, with the tyres that worn. Not being close to getting into the 36s, I'll be honest. Casey's occupying that very well. Oh, he's just... he's got past Charlie now for 4th, hasn't he? For 3rd, rather. Yeah, I think Calvin made a small mistake early on that's kept me in the game a little bit, but not much. So I think he's got me good. And I'm beginning to struggle now with the tyres. The medium rear is excellent though. Still feels like it's slipping and sliding. I think that's always the medium though, but grip-wise it's doing pretty well for this stage of the race. Oh, that's late. That's late. Trying to catch up to Calvin too quickly there as he goes up. Excuse me, goes up the circuit. Just noticed I haven't had a track limit warning yet. One of the few riders not to, apparently. Casey's just lost the podium again. What's going on there? Okay then, this is lap number 11. Back into the 37s. I just cannot catch up to Calvin. Sorry, but it's not all entertaining now. It's just me pursuing my teammate, giving it everything I can. I tell you what, if you're just tuning in for the final round of the Ace Academy Cup, you've missed a very interesting one. At least the start of it. Got way more tyre on the left-hand side, so I'm able to use it. Getting hit with the wheelie though. Ooh. Just kissing the apex there. Ah, but I ran it deep into the Campster corner. I've actually not done a bad job into the Campster corner, to be honest. Usually it's one of those ones that catches me off guard. I lose a lot of time there, but for now, not been too bad. Managed to pull half a second on Wiggly there, but this mistake into Campster and the small error into Lacaisha has just cost us time. Didn't really appreciate what's left on the tyre. Of course, the tyre is protesting now. As we go into the right-hander, this is the final lap then. Might as well use the power setting 3 for a bit. Cap is 1.3. Charlie's been given a long lap penalty, and I think that's not a glitch. I think that was earned. Still suffering with wheelies. All I need is just probably one little mistake from Calvin. Maybe not one little one, but a relatively chunky one. And I should have a chance for 5th place. But I don't think it's materialising now. Got to be a bit quicker. I've got to be prepared to risk a bit more, I think. Not too much, but enough. Ah, that wheelie! Why? Mid-corner as well. Just loves a good old cheeky wheelie, doesn't it? Well, here we go then. This is the final time we'll be racing together here in MotoGP 23's Ace Academy Cup. Jake is the Division 1 Cup winner. We're behind the Division 2 Cup winner, who's been promoted to Division 1. Right, for this final race. Gilzo in 2nd place. Charlie will finish 3rd, I think, but he does have a long lap penalty, so he may not finish on the podium. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Maybe the lag ruined my race. We'll never know. But we finish in 6th place nonetheless. So, guys and girls, that was the Ace Academy Cup's finale. Interesting that we've come to this conclusion so quickly, I would say. We must get the... yeah, the 6th place not too bad, is it, Lucas? It's not too bad. I'm a little bit miffed, to be quite honest with you. And I'm still seething, but it is what it is. I think I still was able to make some decent content towards the end there, so I can't be too mad at the final result. So, Perky, the only rider not to finish, as a matter of fact, and we finished 13 seconds behind, even after that big crash, and, of course, me waiting to let everyone pass. I probably could have rejoined aggressively, but I didn't, so It is what it is, but that is the chapter of the Ace Academy Cup completed. Thank you all so very much for watching the stream. Thank you for getting involved and participating. We want to say a big thank you to all the race coordinators, Sergio, Gilzo and Charlie. All really helped me this season to develop and create a new style of Division 1 and 2. So, excuse me guys, but I want to say a big thank you to them. Big thank you to all the competitors and participants in Division 2. We've had quite a lot of people who aren't here today, but we've had a lot of riders who have been competing all the way through it, and I've got to say, just everyone who's turned up, been here on time, contributed to the championships and the cups. I am a big appreciation to you guys, but I think now my voice is beginning to disappear, so I think that's it from me. So guys, thank you very much for watching the video, the stream. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow's video at 2 PM BST. We'll say quick thanks to all the viewers once again, because I do appreciate all the support. And I guess that's it. GG's from Goji, GG's from Mountain Racing, GG from Rob, and great race from Potato99. So guys, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow, or potentially the next stream. We'll soon find out to see what happens.